Yo, what's up, family? It's the Delinquent Duo, your hosts, Maurice and Kaz, Mo and Jordan.
What's up, y'all?
We're back with another episode breaking it down like your favorite boss battle. Get ready to teleport into another world. We got a monster episode for you all. So buckle up, sit back, relax, and enjoy it.
Yeah, man.
Welcome to another world.
Welcome. How you doing today? How's your week, bro?
Honestly, it was pretty smooth. Work was cool.
It was a good week of work, I can't lie. Wound up burning through my energy towards the end of the week. But a good work week nonetheless, right?
Yeah, man.
All right, so what are we getting into today? What you got?
Well, since the winter lineup has happened and we are a couple of weeks in now, what are some shows you're hyped to watch or hyped for the upcoming week to week?
I'm not gonna lie to you. Keeping up has been a little rough because my mind's been all over the place, but I've been watching a few of them.
It's not enough time.
Yeah, it feels like there's not enough time. There's quite a few shows this season that have been interesting, a lot of under the radar stuff. I think one of the ones that I'm probably gonna keep around is Blue Exorcist, surprisingly. Caught me off guard. I didn't think I was gonna hold on to this one, but the story is simple, but the progression and the stakes
Mm-hmm.
seem to be higher.
Really?
Yeah. It looks like they're building up to something.
Is it
pretty...
starting off like immediate? Because I know like how the first two seasons, it was kind of like a very slow start before the action kind of started.
Yeah, no, they wasted no time. There's a couple of new characters that got introduced. The designs were pretty cool. One of them, you know that anime trope where you're like, okay, you will never see my eyes. Can you trust me kind of characters?
Oh,
I already think he's
Sly
sus.
Fox.
Yeah, I already think he's sus, so he's on my radar. And then the classic blonde hair, oh, I'm beautiful and I'm powerful kind of character got introduced in like end of episode 1, and they were the ones who introduced the stakes.
Should be about like
3,
right?
Yeah. I finished watching the other one last night. It wasn't too bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely one of the ones I'll keep around. There's also Solo Leveling. Obviously, I don't think we need to talk about that. Yeah. That one's just too much.
Everybody's knowing about that now.
That one, but I do have one that I didn't think I was gonna keep.
Which one is that?
Buchigiri. I didn't even mention this one. This anime is hilarious. Thank you to you and Megan for putting me onto that one. Did you follow up with it?
Nah, I gotta go catch right back up. I know she didn't get to see episode 1, so we're gonna go right back over to watch episode 1 though. But yeah, no. It looks like it's gonna be like a whole bunch of fun from what I'm seeing though.
Bro, it is hilarious. It does not take itself seriously, and
that's good though.
Truly appreciate that. I didn't mention this, but there was one called A Sign of Affection. Yeah, bro.
That's the sign language one, right?
Yeah, I barely got through the opening. I'm not gonna lie to you.
The faces is killing you?
It's killing me, bro. I don't know why. They're too shiny. Like they got like they're covered in baby oil. I don't get it. And I think I'm gonna replace it with a different slice of life though.
What?
Risky's gonna laugh when he hears this one because he made fun of me for it, and I'm fully okay with it. It's called Hokkaido Girls. Bro, that
I already see it's just gonna be like
It is
really
adorable. It is illicit. It is hilarious, and the main character is a sweet dude, so it's very funny. I think I'm gonna keep that one too.
I saw a video the other day, and the guy was just pretty much going over like the series, like each of the trailers, going over to see if it's something that you may watch or not. And then that was one of the ones he talked about, Hokkaido Girls, and he was like, "Yeah, nah,
let me not
be a jerk." This one.
It's called Hokkaido Gals Are Super Adorable, and they are actually super adorable. Even the way they look like they're covered in baby oil in some places, but it's like, all right, bet, whatever, it's cool. I don't really care about this one because this one's funny. It's not taking itself too seriously. What about you?
Obviously, we already established, Solo Leveling. That's on everybody's list. Season 2 of Moonlit Fantasy. I've been waiting for that, so that's been going good.
Yeah, you've been trying to get me to watch that joint. I'm a little slow on jumping into them, but eventually I do. You know this.
It's It's one of those gem type isekais
Hey, man,
among all the
it's what we do. It's our brand.
yeah,
I don't know if y'all picked up on that, but Truck Coon Talk in Another World. I just assumed y'all would figure
isekai.
out as isekai. It's hilarious. We like it.
Speaking of isekai too, the wrong way to use healing magic,
Oh my.
hilarious.
It is fun. You know, Risky was telling me something about it. Apparently, the manga, not that funny. It's very serious, actually.
Oh, really? I may have to pick up the manga then.
I feel like that makes it extra funny because you're taking something serious and making it stupid, which works.
But nah, it's good. Last episode I saw, I think it was 3 or something, because I think it updates Saturdays or something, either Saturdays or Fridays. But yeah, no, it's pretty good. Fight scenes, action, animation, all that going real good on that. And then another one, Metallic Rouge. I have to go with the mechs. I gotta find a mech out of somewhere in each of the seasons, man.
I don't even know if I want to call it a mech. I just
It's
know
really
I want
not,
to call
yeah.
it some heat because it's pretty good. And
It's like futuristic dystopian.
yeah,
It's crazy.
I like the way it started.
Mhm.
That ambiguity of whether or not you're following the good guy or the bad guy, not knowing their reasons or ambitions, just knowing that it's on site.
You're kind of just thrown in the world, honestly.
You
And
get
you
thrown
don't
into it.
know, like, you pick up the rules because of like the interactions the people around it is having, like with the robots and stuff.
Mm.
But you're not really given much other than interactions that you see spot out. So you're kind of like piecing everything else together.
Not gonna lie to you either.
Mhm.
I'm kind of glad what Crunchyroll's doing.
What they doing now?
They're simulcasting it in English.
Oh, yeah, they've been doing they actually been making a push for that for a lot of shows now. I think each season, obviously the more popular ones, you already know they're gonna have like the English going on with it. But other titles that you wouldn't like necessarily expect, I forgot like one of the seasons where I saw something, I was like, oh damn, I wasn't like kind of expecting that one to be up there to be like simulcast release.
Yeah, they've been killing it with their accessibility. They put a ton of languages on their platform and a ton of different dubs, and it's really cool. I usually, though, it runs like a few episodes behind. This one's running
Pretty
right
close on it,
lockstep.
like right.
Yeah, it's
That's
right
good.
lockstep with the Japanese version. And for someone who's been hamstrung by Honkai Star Rail lately on my tablet, not having to read subtitles and being able to pay attention to the dialogue and the stuff while multitasking, it's pretty lit. So it's on my list to keep too.
Also, with that said, please, Sony, fix the interface. It's so ass.
Yeah, you might hear this mentioned every
It's
week
so
until they fix it.
ass. It lags.
It's so bad. So
Please,
bad.
just fix it.
You know, I think it is? They're trying to make you get off your PlayStation 4.
Nah,
Tell me I'm wrong.
I don't know, man.
We in the same boat though. The PS4 in the living room and then the PS5 somewhere else. It makes sense. But
Easy accessible.
they're really messing with us. Are you throwing anything away? Are you a hoarder?
Wait, you talk about for the season? Like
Mhm.
things I'm not trying to watch? I'm gonna be real. There's still some other stuff that I still have to go pick up and give it like a little check to see if this is heat, if this is gonna be something I want to watch. So actually, for right now, no, because I didn't even get to that list.
Yeah, the look on your face when I asked you that definitely gave me hoarder vibes.
Nah.
You're like, throw away? Never.
Nah, there's not enough time.
There's not enough. Have you been watching Mashal?
Nah, I actually gotta finish season 1.
I thought I was the only one.
No,
Yo,
I gotta finish season 1.
I thought I was the only one. I kind of got
I
lost.
know it's good and I know it's funny though, but it's just that like some other stuff came up around. Like I still gotta finish. What was it? Death Parade or Death Mound?
I finished the first season. Crack. The second season, haven't even started it yet. Not sure why though, because it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta see. My backlog is starting to get ridiculous. It's too much.
Yeah. All right. So, you wanted to talk about
Oh no.
haters.
Yeah, IGN review for last year's anime.
Bro, when are they gonna learn, man? They keep reviewing things and not doing thorough investigations, like not taking it seriously. It feels
man.
weird.
That jujitsu review was crazy. There's like 6. This just feels like senseless action. There's no plot. There's no plot going on. I was like, okay. You just gonna forget about the whole movie, the whole what you call it?
This is
The Gojo backstory before getting into Shibuya.
It's been building up to all of Shibuya, building up characterization for Gojo and Geto, and it's just, I don't know. It feels weird. And they flat out said they were gonna review it without considering the hidden inventory portion of the arc. And I know, go ahead.
Even then, still, the Shibuya arc with all the other different faces just coming about and talking, how you gonna sit there and act and say like, oh yeah, nah, there's no plot. No, everything is just senseless violence is just happening and whatnot. Like,
it's undeniably important. The hidden inventory arc is integral to understanding why certain things happen in Shibuya. And if you can't see that and you want to review it separately, your review's incomplete. That's 6. What was it, 6?
What? 6 episodes?
No, the grade they gave it was.
They gave it like a 6.5 or something. Come on now.
And they said, what did they say? Senseless fights. I can't.
That was like one of the stuff. And then it was like no plot happening or whatever. I'm just like,
I can't think of one senseless fight in that show. And no plot? You had an entire faction die out, affirming their resolve through Jogo and his fight with Sukuna, trying to accomplish their goals, the desperate way they went after Gojo.
Jogo's whole character in general about curses.
It was a massive leap in development for Jogo.
Even he who shall not be the one, the one who got everybody in the fandom hating.
Oh man.
Mahito, man.
He needs a good nickname. He needs a really
Patch
good
face
nickname.
ain't enough.
It ain't enough. It ain't enough.
Out of all the disrespect he been doing, nah.
Bro. He did more than manipulate souls in the manga. He manipulated souls in real life. People aren't even recovering.
Some people literally dropped the series altogether because of him.
Yeah. Look, if you can't appreciate the development of the story in that arc, even if you don't think about the hidden inventory arc, the way you absorbed the content was shallow. It really was. You looked at it at a base level. You went in there looking for animation. You got the animation.
You know what it reminds me of?
What?
Pokemon review of Hoenn. 7.5. Too much water.
Bro. I'm sorry.
This is IGN takes, man.
I'm sorry. They're so bad at reviews. And they're not overall like a bad company. Some of their reviews have been good, but they choose to review some of the weirdest stuff and have some of the weirdest takes sometimes. I don't know who they had write that review, but he needs a stern talking to.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about. And then everything else, I didn't check everything else reviews though, but everything else, got 9s, 10s and stuff. And it's just like, oh, all right.
Look, man.
All right.
Look, and even if you don't understand it, the amount of just the last couple of episodes alone of the Shibuya incident, that was enough development to satisfy the whole arc. Because it was just this isn't even the climax of the manga. Sorry, this is the rising action. You're not to where you need to be to understand the real depths of the story yet. This is prepping you to get ready for the depths of the story.
There's a whole lot of stuff going on.
It's too much stuff, man. And I don't like that. I don't like that. Show some respect.
All right. On to something maybe a little bit fun. Have you heard?
Have I heard?
Palworld, man.
Palworld.
That's a man's game.
Nintendo's probably soiling themselves. Just straight up frozen.
They've been making waves though on the whole thing.
No, their launch was ridiculous. What was it like? I think it was 8 million or something like that. Concurrent?
8 million in less than 6 days, yeah.
Bro, that's crazy.
And that's just, what was it? Just on Steam, just looking at the numbers as like when it dropped, like top, it was like top game that was being played, like hit hit off markers and stuff.
See, that's the influence of social media.
Imagine if that was also on everything. I mean, obviously, it ain't going to be on no Switch. Nah, Nintendo just wouldn't have that. Nah.
Oh, my God. Imagine if that made its way to Switch.
It would never.
Jesus.
Just get that out your head right now.
Jesus. I'm sorry. I like watching Nintendo squirm. I
Crazy
just
thing
do.
is,
They're very slow. I'm sorry. Especially with
honestly,
Pokemon.
Nintendo, I'm pretty sure with this whole Palworld thing, they ain't even really budging. They don't care. I mean,
funny enough, I was talking to Bishop. Was it? No, a couple nights ago. Bishop was telling me that there was a mod launched.
Oh yeah,
that put the Pokemon characters in the Palworld world.
Yeah, had a like little video. So it was like, dude, your character is Ash, and then all the other Pokemon and stuff that's up in there.
From what Bishop told me, that they
got it.
Nintendo struck it, got it taken down, but now this could be an avenue for them to start creating litigation against the creators of Palworld. I hope not, because
I don't think the mod itself would be the thing to do that. But at the same time, I mean, there's already the other case. I'm pretty sure you're hearing about it by now online, where people who's confirming or like saying like, oh, this right over here, this polygon and whatnot, these ad sets of these Pokemons are being used. And let's be real, it's very, very closely similar. Obviously, they just mishmashed them
first
at this point.
He's not a jackal, as we discussed earlier this
Yo,
week.
the Lucario and Anubis thing killed it.
Bro, I was so adamant. I was like, he's not a jackal, he's a fox. Hit the Google search.
You jackal right there.
God.
Yeah, nah.
We're trying to argue
they really
for you.
push. They're really pushing it. I ain't gonna lie though. But aside from that, it has, from what I'm understanding, a pretty fun game loop though.
I saw a dude. There's a clip of a guy. There's a merchant who wandered through his camp, just randomly wandered through his camp. A level 1 merchant. He said, "Huh? Who's this merchant?" And then threw whatever he captures the pals with at the merchant and captured the merchant. I was like, hold on. I thought this was a game about capturing monsters. What's happening right now?
Apparently, now you can catch people too.
And
put them to work.
I think that was his first time realizing it, because he turned around and he defended himself. He was like, he has a pension, he has a 401k, he's got dental, health, all that stuff. This is not slavery. This is labor, paid labor.
Crazy. Send them on out there and got a pickaxe and everything, just ready to work. Nah.
And they're bringing a bunch of stuff. PvP. I think it already is in the game now, isn't it?
Nah, they got a roadmap for it.
They got a roadmap for it?
Yeah, I think right now they're working on a fix right now where, like, if you join another person's world, it have you start right back from point zero. So you like starting right back all over. I'm hearing like they're fixing that. But
so it's a bug.
Mm-hmm.
Boo. I mean, it's kind of expected though. It's a pretty big game.
It's crazy, man. But
we getting on that.
Yeah, nah. It looks fun, man.
Imagine us flying in from the sky.
Just jumping these pals.
Just jump off of our legendary pals into somebody's camp, guns blazing.
Also, let's be real here. If Nintendo really wanted this, like, eviscerated this off the map, it would have been happening.
It would have never.
It would have never gotten this far, because
this has
when
been
they showed
the trailer, long.
Exactly, we had that little trailer, and they showed Anubis. They showed Anubis and stuff in the trailer.
Not a jackal.
So we known about that. Nintendo has known about that, and nothing gets past Nintendo ninjas.
Nah. And they are.
You heard about the story with the guy way back when? He got there's this guy, just not to go too long into it though, but it was this guy. He was doing this. He was working with a group of I want to say hackers or so. Pretty much they would jailbreak the Nintendo Switch, and they would play, pirate the games. They caught him, and the least amount of years that he got was 3 years. He probably got I forgot how many years they actually gave him, but the least he was serving was 3, and he has to pay them
So he went to jail,
and
he's paying.
He's paying them. Nintendo owns him at this point.
Give the man a job.
14.5 million he owes them.
So, if
they
that was an American company, Nintendo's a Japanese company. If that was an American company, they'd have bought him, bought his game, bought his assets, bought everything.
You don't even have a game, man,
bro.
I think there was like talking about like little apartment house or whatever, like little square, the cube that he's living in, man.
You can't be that afraid of progress, bro.
He's cooked. He's cooked. If Nintendo wanted this out, it would have been over. It would have been done.
On the topic of games, I was gonna talk about Crimson Desert, but I feel like that's far away. I don't really want to talk about Crimson Desert.
How long do they?
It's probably not coming to like 2025. Game of the Year 2025. Crimson Desert. Watch out for it.
RPG?
Single player RPG. Lit, bro. Lit, bro. Visually crazy. Lightning effects.
You got something like.
I'm gonna send you a video with some of the information. Bro.
What consoles?
It's coming out on all platforms, I think, and it is from the creators of Black Desert.
Bro. Oh yeah, so I already know combat's gonna be crazy.
Crazy. There's a no. There's a notoriety system. Okay. That's all I'll say. Okay. You can be evil or you can be good. You can steal, you can kill, you can rob, you can be a Samaritan. You can do whatever you want to do.
Damn, this already sound like a big game then.
It is crazy. Magic. There's like Ghost of Tsushima style swordplay in it. Oh. The Ghost of Tsushima style duels. You remember the little mini duels we used to do? Bro, it looks crazy. Oh, but the real thing I want to talk about, because it's coming out in a month.
What's coming?
Dragon's Dogma 2.
Oh, yes.
Bro.
I cannot wait for that. I've been waiting years for that. I played the first one. What was it?
I did
PS3?
Not. I have to say it. I did not. I did not.
It was a good game, man.
I don't think I'm going to play it either because 2's coming out. And from what I understand, the story is not really connected to Dragon's Dogma 1.
So if you wanted to really play, I would say The Dark Awakening, which is like the DLC. But it's like a standalone. It was like a standalone DLC. I go to like a new spot, new spells, and all that other stuff. That would probably be like the more close one. Because I'll be real, I wouldn't go back to 1.
The irony of our show is we watch isekai, but we make fun of isekai. Okay,
but so many tropes, man.
So many tropes. But honestly, I think that's what we play video games for, right? And the biggest part of isekai, because every isekai has it, that power fantasy. When your main character becomes the most OP thing on the planet.
Yeah, and if you want to play a game and have that power, Final Fantasy 14 online, man.
Leave me alone. See,
my brother in Christ, would you be getting that game?
No, he's a succubus. Leave him alone.
You don't want that game, man?
No, absolutely not.
You don't want the game?
There's enough RPGs coming out to soothe my soul, bro. I'm a shooter player. The fact that I'm even diving.
You could be a tank, a DPS.
I don't want to be any of those things. I have to rely on people. Dragon's Dogma 2 is single player. And I wish it was multiplayer, though, because some of the classes are crazy.
It should have been.
I don't know. There's 2 classes I'm looking at that I want to play.
At least be co-op where like up to 2 people.
Yeah.
I think that would have been nice.
I'd mess with that because
there's a party, like in number 1, there was like a party. You can employ the NPCs.
Mm-hmm.
You can also like employ other people's pawns, I think they was calling them. So you was running around with a party and it's just you and like all these other NPCs.
Exactly.
If they had you and like a friend up to 2, like you and a friend, and you guys could bring y'all pawns.
And there's synergies
That's a party right there, man.
For your party. Like if you got 2 spellcasters, you cast the same spell together, it increases your cast speed and makes you cast powerful spells faster. If you could do that coordinatedly with your friends, bro, the 2 classes I'm looking at, one's Trickster. Trickster looks crazy. All about illusions. You have your main weapon's weak. Bro, I was watching a YouTube video.
How many classes they put out on it?
There is the base ones. Trickster's new. There's also another one that's called Spear. I forgot what it's called, but you wield a dual-ended spear and you use magic.
Oh, and wait.
The creator.
Hold on, that's crack.
Bro, one of the I don't know if it was he worked on Devil May Cry. He's working on the combat for that magic spear wielding class. And you might as well be a Jedi, bro. You got force powers. You're throwing objects. You're twisting in the air, jumping. Bro, it looks crazy.
I get to be Darth Maul?
You get to be
Oh,
Darth
man.
Maul, bro. And the Trickster class, dude made an illusion of
Other person?
rocks on a cliff. And when he made the illusions of the rock on the cliff, you can summon a clone of yourself, aggro the clone of yourself to the enemies, summon that clone to yourself. The enemies will chase it and jump off the. It's like a YouTube clips wet dream, bro.
Yeah, nah, the crazy things I remember in doing in Dragon's Dogma 1 was pretty wild. Because they already had it like, you was able to climb on them like on some Shadow of the Colossus type tip.
Bro.
If you shot the ogre in the Cyclops in the eye, he goes by and he starts wilding out and stuff, man. Yo, Dragon's Dogma 1 was crazy.
You could still do that, bro. There was a clip I saw the other day. Some dude was jumped onto the face of a monster and he was like, nah.
He over there shanking him.
Nah. Just shanking the monster. Right on his face. Nah. Bro, this game is going to be crazy. And I really do wish it was like a cooperative experience because...
Nah, it would have been real crazy.
Trickster plus our stupid friend group. Come on, man.
I think one of my favorite classes in the first one was Magic Archer or whatever. So you was over here able to like cast the spells, ice and fire and whatnot while you was over here shooting. Didn't need no like, didn't use arrow ammo because it was like magic. So you just over here shooting them.
It's in there
and then
too.
You was able to get the daggers too for any close range fights.
I saw some of the stuff, bro. It reminded me of Gilgamesh from Fate's Day. Just arrows and light everywhere.
Yeah, nah. Dragon's Dogma 1. Dragon Dogma 2 is going to be crack.
It is going to be pretty cool.
I'm about to sink mad time up into that.
Where's my life? Am I even going to have time for Call of Duty or any of these shooter games?
If you're playing RPGs, no.
That's fair. Got to commit a lifestyle to that. Oh, and I got school. It's going to suck.
You're a cook.
You had a game for me.
Did I?
Yeah, I'm a little scared. I am.
Okay.
2 of our friends almost ruined it already this week. It was supposed to be a surprise, and they just openly was just like, you know what? Instructions where?
Nah.
Reading is fundamental, folks.
Nah.
Love you too.
All right, so I'm going to give you a list of anime. It's your duty to match the show with the person.
All right.
I'm gonna give you 2 tries because this is a long list. There's about like 10 people on this list.
Okay.
Some people gave me 3, other people gave me 5. So depending on, I may just give you all 5 for those ones who did. And for whatnot, might just keep it 3. Who knows?
I don't like this. I feel like I'm a fail. Oh, if I don't get it, it's not because I don't love you. It's just because I'm...
We want to know the name of the participants at least.
Yes, absolutely.
Amen.
Please.
All right, so you got Ed, Bishop, Bevan, Hassan, Saif, Tanisha.
Bishop, Bev, Hassan, Saif, Tanisha.
Kofi, Chris.
Shout out my boy Kofi.
Brian, and Megan.
And Risky Dice. Kofi and Risky have been great. Go ahead.
You got the other 2?
You said Megan?
Brian and Megan, yeah.
So I got Brian, Megan, Ed, Bishop, Bev, Hassan, Saif, Tanisha, Kofi, and Risky.
Okay.
All right. So,
all right.
Go ahead. I don't even know how it's going to work. You take it away.
Remember, I'm going to give you 2 tries.
Okay.
All right. So, Full Metal Brotherhood.
Okay.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Cyborg 009.
Okay. Ooh.
Zatch Bell. Mobile Fighter G Gundam. And Inuyasha.
G Gundam. And Inuyasha. All right. I'm going to say FMA is probably Ed.
You're locking in that this is Ed.
I'm locking FMA as Ed.
No, remember that I just gave you 5 from this person's list.
Oh, this is 5 from one person.
Yes.
Oh, man. Actually, this is Bishop.
Nah.
No?
No.
You're lying.
No.
Who else is a Gundam fan in here?
Crazy.
Nah, hold on. Who else is on this list is a Gundam fan? This what? This is stumping me.
Would you want me to just flat out just say who this is?
All right, I'm gonna give up on this one. I think I know who it is.
Who you think it is? Just, might as well say the
If
name.
it's not Bishop, it's probably Bev.
No.
Damn. Cooked. I swear, I know my friends.
This is Brian.
All right, I'm gonna have to buy him something. I'm gonna have to buy Brian something. I've never heard him talk about Cyborg 009. I've heard him talk about Zatchbell. We talked about FMA. Never heard him talking about
not like this.
I've never heard him go into any deep conversations about Inuyasha or Cyborg 009. G Gundam I can see though.
Yeah, not G Gundam is. It's G Gundam, man.
G Gundam I can see. Okay, who's next?
All right, for this next person, Cowboy Bebop, Trigun, Psycho Pass, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Naruto.
Cowboy Bebop, Psycho Pass, FMA Brotherhood. This is Kofi.
Yes. What gave it away?
Most of those are kind of edgy, bro. Plus, he was trying to get me to watch Psycho Pass the other day. He cooked himself. Okay, that was Kofi's fault. Kofi cooked himself.
They don't pay attention.
Nah, it was a completely unrelated conversation.
Oh,
I think this just happened by coincidence before you even told them about the game. So Kofi cooked himself without knowing it.
All right, Yu Yu Hakusho, for this next person, Yu Yu Hakusho, Naruto, FMA.
If you couldn't tell, it's going to come up again later in the show. All our friends love FMA.
I think the whole community loves FMA.
I can't blame him. All right, so you said which one?
Yu Yu Hakusho,
Yeah.
Naruto, FMA.
Yeah. That's it?
That's it.
Tanisha.
No.
Damn. I thought because the list was short, I was guessing.
No.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna need the Jeopardy. Doom, 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 doom,
doom. Ed?
No.
That one was a wild guess.
Saif.
I don't even know who. Damn. That's crazy. To be fair,
What's the tally?
I don't think I've ever had a deep conversation about Saif. Saif's anime love, bro. I only got Kofi so far. I'm 1 for 3. I'm struggling.
Damn, man.
Bro, I wouldn't even make the Pro Bowl at this rate.
All right. For this next one, Samurai Shampoo, Yu Yu Hakusho, Cowboy Bebop.
I'm going to say this one is Bev.
All right.
Yeah.
You got another one?
Yeah, I got 2 points. Say this one is Bev. Me and Bev love Samurai Shampoo.
Sailor Moon, Bleach, FMA, 7 Deadly Sins.
Bishop.
No.
Damn. Sailor Moon, Bleach, FMA. And what else?
7 Deadly Sins.
7 Deadly Sins. Oh, Tanisha?
Yep.
Okay. That's a very diverse
Sailor Moon honestly
list.
was pretty easy.
Yeah, I was thinking it was either Megan or Tanisha. That was
crazy.
That's a pretty solid
list. You don't think
list.
Bishop would like no Sailor Moon?
I know Bishop likes Sailor Moon, but I don't think Bishop's got Sailor Moon in his top 5. Does he? Don't tell me. He hasn't come up yet.
No.
Okay. All right. What's next?
Problem Children Are Coming from Another World, Konosuba, Kaguya-sama Lovers War.
This is risky.
No.
No?
No.
Megan.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, look at that. You over here doing good.
You know, it was going to be one or two of them for the simple fact that these aren't popular anime. Like, you know the name. If you tell a stranger the name of Naruto, you know that stranger knows the name of Naruto. Megan and Risky are like deep in the cut. They love the mainstream stuff sometimes, but they're usually deep in the cut.
That's fair. All right, for this next one.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. See, I might have to leave out one of this one because it's just going to give it away. But Outlaw Star, Trigun, G Gundam, and Akira.
Bishop.
No.
What? Outlaw Star, Trigun. If you couldn't tell, Bishop's anime is very diverse. He likes a lot of stuff, but mostly like Gundam. Every time I hear Gundam, my first inclination is
just
Bishop.
Immediately.
Hey, you don't have that many Gumpla figurines for no reason, bro. My man builds them crazy.
I still got something to build.
He's always building them, bro. Always building them. Big passion. Love it. I don't know who this is. You said Outlaw Stars on this list?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say Ed.
No.
I don't know then.
Hassan.
All right.
He had One Piece up there. I couldn't say One Piece because you probably would immediately.
Absolutely.
Yeah, nah.
Absolutely. How would he put that on the list, though? Did you tell him what the game was about? All right, who's next?
All right, this next one. Hold on, I gotta.
Oh, man. It's down to 3 people.
All right, so then, nah. I kind of gotta list some other ones from this one. Not all of them. Cowboy Bebop. Fate. Steins Gate.
Still haven't watched Steins Gate. Don't judge me. I'm going back on my backlog of old anime.
Never gonna reach it, man.
Why not?
Oh, no, I'm just saying you. You're just gonna keep taking up new stuff.
That is fair. That is fair. I'm a shiny toys kind of guy. If I guess Bishop again, I'm gonna get myself in trouble. But the fact that you left stuff off the list tells me there's a Gundam series in there, and I'm gonna guess Bishop anyway.
Nah.
Damn it.
This is Chris.
I gotta buy him something too.
He had Evangelion up on there and Monogatari. Monogatari would have gave it away.
Yeah, both of those would actually gave it away.
Yeah.
There's no way Ed or well, maybe Bishop, but not Ed. Definitely not Ed.
Nah.
All right, so how you gonna work this one? Because they got like 2 completely different things.
So Ed is way too easy, honestly.
Yeah, I can picture that. I'm surprised.
Could you guess what Ed would have on the list then?
How many he got on the list?
He only have 3 on the list.
Only 3?
Only 3.
I'm gonna say FMA's on his list.
No. It probably, it might be though. He didn't tell me though.
He might have left it off because he knew what the game was for, which is smart. See, he follows instructions. I like that. Could I guess what Ed wants on his list? I'll be honest with you, I don't think I can. I don't think I've ever had a substantial conversation with Ed besides anything but Full Metal. So this was actually going to be one of the harder ones.
With what he has on the list, nah, I think you would have definitely got it.
For real?
If I was to tell you the list.
Embarrass me.
Yu Yu Hakusho, Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon.
Yu-Gi-Oh? Digimon. Yu-Gi-Oh?
Wasn't he talking about Yu-Gi-Oh last week or whatever?
Right.
He was rewatching
it. He loves GX. I'm a man. That's crazy. He was just talking about how much they cheat the other day.
All right, give me some of the stuff that you would think would be on Bishop list. Before you go in there is no Gundam on here.
I owe 3 people stuff. This is crazy. Bishop.
There's no Gundam on this. But he probably would have Gundam up on there, though. But on this list that he gave me, there's Gundam isn't up there.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had Champloo on there.
No?
Or Bebop, one of those 2.
No.
Neither?
Neither. All you just need to do is just give me one.
Just one. Just one, and I tie the game. Just one, and I tie the game. This is crazy. Bishop's gonna hate me.
Damn, man, you about to owe people mad gifts.
At least I got a few days to like prep myself before they hear this. I'm sorry, y'all. I've disappointed y'all. Digimon?
No.
No Gundam on the list. It's a smart choice. Did he put One Piece on his list?
Mm-mm.
I knew he wouldn't.
He have like titles on here that you would know. One of them is obviously very popular. I mean, a lot of them are popular. One of them's like very, very popular.
Attack on Titan?
No.
Damn.
You give up at this point?
Bleach.
No.
Damn it. Naruto?
No.
I'm listing off popular stuff, bro.
All right, I'll just say it since you.
All right, I'll just add another $sign to my notes.
D Gray Man.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bishop's a huge D Gray Man.
I didn't know that.
Reborn.
Okay. Yeah.
Dragon Ball. Not Z, just Dragon Ball.
I never thought any of them would mention that, especially after what I told
Brian did
this
mention
week.
it.
I know. I never thought any of them would mention that after what I told Brian this week.
Toradara and GTO.
Cheat.
You wouldn't get that one. GTO's the older one.
What is that?
With the teacher.
Oh.
Yeah, you wouldn't have gotten that one.
As you can see, Bishop is a man of distinguished taste and eclectic. His anime list is very different. I like it. I like it a lot. D Gray Man. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I was just watching a YouTube video about the history of Alan Walker a few weeks ago. It was really last week, but I use anime stuff as background music when I'm thinking or I'm doing anything. So I got to hear a little bit about Alan's powers and his arms and stuff. So the fact that this came up, serendipity. The universe is trying to tell me it's going to be on the list. Should have listened.
Damn, man.
Damn.
All the calling and still didn't get it.
All the calling.
What you got?
So I go through my backlog of anime every so often, and I pick a classic anime that I like to go and sit down and I watch. And I kind of, because my friends love to encourage me to watch the old stuff so I can enjoy like the stuff that they enjoyed growing up, because I got into anime a lot later than them. And one of the ones they've been trying to get me to watch along with Cowboy Bebop is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I've never hated Brotherhood. I've laughed at Brotherhood a lot because the memes are hilarious. And let's just say, with the context,
your first introduction with it was the first one, though, right?
I did start the first one. It was too slow. I dropped it. Plus, I'm very picky with animation style, and it wasn't enough in combination with that to really keep me watching the base Full Metal Alchemist. I did pick up Brotherhood a few weeks ago. I'm done. Should tell you something about what happened.
It's too good.
It was too good, bro.
Look at Kev on stage, man. Even he's on it.
Bro.
His journey has been crazy.
That's hilarious. We stole a comedian for One Piece culture. We'll take it. But Brotherhood was a very, very good story. I will say one thing. There was not one point watching the entire thing that I thought, oh, they're about to lose. And if you've seen Brotherhood, you know that whole thing was despair from start to finish. They were on the back foot the entire time. But something about Alphonse and Edward, it just never at one point did I think they were at a deficit. Never at one point did I think they were going to lose. I feel like they were the two greediest MCs I've ever met in my life. And Naruto's a greedy man. He wants everything, and he doesn't want to give anything back. He wants to save everybody, do everything. Alphonse and Edward, greedy. And it's baked into the story in the concept of equivalent exchange and how much basically the end of the story tells you, well, it's been long enough. Basically, the end of the story tells you equivalent exchange is bullshit. And it's okay for it to be bullshit because you just have to understand You just got to understand the real core of alchemy. And once you do, you can bypass that kind of stuff and really like be overpowered. And you saw the brothers going on that journey to bypass the concept of equivalent exchange to achieve what was perceived as an impossibility. And then they just did it. And the story is in and of itself. Yeah. And the story in and of itself is generic, but the characters really bring it to life. The Armstrongs.
Storytelling, characters, honestly, the way
So
that
good,
the
bro.
way it's crafted, definitely good.
Every episode I watch, I had a new theory in my head. At one point, I thought
You couldn't put it down.
I couldn't put it down. At one point, I thought Father and Von Hohenheim were the same person. I was like, okay, that's not it. And then halfway through the episode where I started thinking that, I'm like, oh my God. They drop a hit and I'm like, oh, so they're not? And then it just keeps leading you in 1,000 different directions to think about 1,000 different things. And that's really what I enjoy about a series. That mystery, that intrigue, the story that really makes you keep watching. Animation is great. We love animation, but story and narrative above everything else, which is why I don't really love power scaling, because the narrative dictates the story. What it demands is what the story will be. I would say if I was making this list today for this game for one of our other friends, I'm putting FMA on my list, bro. I have to.
It's good.
It was like that.
It's really good though.
It was really like that. All right.
So
Yes.
to kind of piggyback a little bit off the Full Metal
Yeah.
review.
Yeah.
You already know that you wasn't really messing with Full Metal so much the first one. Then you saw Brotherhood, and then you was able to get into it and fall in love with it and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So my question though for you is, we have Brotherhood, we have Trigun Stampede, we have Dragon Ball Z Kai and stuff. So if there's an anime out there that you like, what would it be that you would want to remake, and what studio would it be with?
I actually have two.
What they are?
One is Soul Eater, for the simple fact that I think the ending was butchered.
We
Everybody
have to
agrees with
erase that fist of bravery nonsense.
Bravery,
man. Get
fist,
that out of
punch,
here.
whatever you want to call it. It was crap.
Trash.
And then the manga just did not do justice even close. And I think at this point in time, with the success of Fire Force and the ending of the Fire Force manga,
We won't go into that.
we won't go into that. I could really get behind Studio Bones picking up Soul Eater and creating a manga faithful adaptation for a modern audience.
I'd love to see what they would do with it
It's
again.
been like 15 years, bro. I think last year or this year was the 15th anniversary, and they teased some
I think
stuff.
it might have been last year.
Yeah, they teased some stuff, but they never announced anything.
No.
And everybody expected them to. Fire Force is dropping in the summer. So, hey, Bones, come on. Get it together. Give us something.
No. Fire Force is done by Dave Production.
Isn't it Bones?
No.
Oh.
Dave Production, that do JoJo and them, they picked up Fire Force.
Whoever is doing Fire Force needs to pick up Soul Eater and fix it. The other one is Samurai Champloo. And I was going to say Mappa, but then I thought a little bit harder about it. I think this would do well with UFO Table.
Ufotable?
Yep. Bro, their swordplay and their music, A1.
To be fair, I don't know about I don't know how they would do it with the music, because that's a big shoe to fill.
They don't have to do anything crazy. They have the
Just
blueprint.
use the same style.
Yeah,
I mean, not the same style, but just the music.
Yeah.
Don't remix it. Just update the style of the artwork. You're saying?
Yeah. Update the style of the artwork. Bring in the music. The swordplay choreography is going to be there. You're going to have good integration of the music. And then the other thing is, there's a black anime studio called D Art. I'm gonna butcher this. Stygio. And it was created by these two twins. Now,
wait, is that the studio or the artist? One of them, was they the one that did the animation for one of the Weeknd songs?
Yes. He did the animation for the Weeknd music video with the two panthers in it.
Okay.
Now, it's not on the same level as like Ufotable or Mappa as far as animation,
Mm-hmm.
but specifically because they're black and they more than likely have
Style
a
with
good
it.
understanding of hip hop and how to integrate, and they have Japanese roots because they are based in Japan. The integration of hip hop into the Japanese music, I would be very, very open to them recreating it in their own art style and be very comfortable with them iterating on the music and making more modern stuff. Maybe even integrating actual music like the stuff they worked on with The Weeknd into the remake for Samurai Champloo. That would be something crazy. Yes.
Yeah.
Those are the two I would pick though, because those are actually two of my favorites. I love Soul Eater and I love Samurai Champloo. Samurai Champloo is definitely in my top 5. That would also be on my list. I did have a couple of quick questions for you to wrap things up, because you have recently, as we've talked about for like the past 2 episodes already,
Mm-hmm.
it's your One Piece journey.
Yes.
So
Finish whole cake.
finish Whole Cake. You're in Wano
Now
now,
in
right?
Wano. We finished Wano Act 1, and we're now starting Act 2.
All right. So I had a longer list of questions, but I think we're on a time crunch now, maybe. So let's see.
Save those for next time.
Yeah. I'll follow up with you once you're done with some of the other questions. But I got at least 2 I think you can answer. So if you could join, first of all, who's your favorite character? Let's go with that. Let's start you off with a softball.
You talk about like what, with the straw hats?
Nah, bro.
Or-
Who's your favorite character?
Why you hit me with such a loaded question? Damn.
Hey, man.
Damn, man.
I'm kidding. There's no, but you can give me 2 because you look like you're struggling.
So far, for a villain, I like me Dofi.
Yes.
Dofi is cool, clean, nice and suave. I don't know, just something about the drip and the confidence, honestly, in this stupid Joker laugh, man.
The way he talks, bro.
Disrespectful, man.
Disrespectful. He's a cold one, bro. The One Piece villains, they
Clean.
drop bars, man. Bars. You want to give me another one, or are you good?
Another one. This will probably be a Straw Hat. Honestly, to be fair, a lot of the Straw Hats are like keep fighting up there. Not everyone's equal, but I think I like Zoro. He's up, top tier. Sanji, after finishing up the whole cake thing, started to like him a whole lot more. Respect for his character and stuff.
Best rating character in the show, in the series.
On the other side, sometimes, when some of them do things like Brooke, when they come in clutch and stuff like that, when they all have their moments and they just show out, man, I'm just like, all right, man. I just like them all as
bro, they're generic.
As a whole, they all right there.
But when they're together, they pop off, bro.
Too crazy.
It's
the
awesome.
Trust that they have in each other.
It's pretty lit.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty lit. All right, now, if you could join one non-Straw Hat crew, which crew would you join, and what would your role be?
Right. What's that look?
Oh no, man. You're like, I'm sitting here. It's quiet, but he's deep in thought. You should see his face, bro. He's like stone cold thinking about it. Like, oh my God, what would I do? Where would I go? What's my job?
Dang.
You need some time to marinate. I'll tell you mine.
Oh, what's yours?
I would be a Blackbeard pirate.
Just because he over here just be giving powers out to his crew?
No. I'd be a Blackbeard pirate.
Why, what's up?
I'd be a traitor.
Oh, wait. So
I'd be I'd be a damn traitor. I'd be a Blackbeard pirate. I'd be a traitor just so I could snake him one day. But I'd also be a doctor just to get whatchamacallit up out of it. I can't even brain farting on his name just to get him up out of here. Plus, I'll have the nursing
get who
skills.
up out of there? Oh, Blackbeard?
Yeah, his crew doctor, get him up out of here.
Oh, I forgot the name though. But over here selling apples with the sickly horse.
Bro,
Nah,
get out of here. You creep. You spreading disease.
nah, you don't need them.
Spreading diseases, bro. I don't like that. But I would definitely be a Blackbeard pirate though, just to be.
So when
greasy
you
at some
defect
point.
from the group, are you like technically working with someone? Like you know how Corzo was, or would you
That's
be
a
like
secret.
okay,
You don't need to know all that.
all right,
You don't need to know what my true affiliations are.
just on the wire?
I'm an expert at espionage.
Okay.
Yeah. Look, bro. It'd be like that.
We got it, man.
So, what you thinking?
Crew that I would join. Can I join Shanks?
You could be on any non-straw hat crew, bro. Any of them. You picking Shanks. All right, what you about to do? What's your role? You cooking food? You a medic? You a musician?
I mean, hey, I'm just enjoying the vibes.
You know, you're going to be the crew's graphic designer. You're going to make new Jolly Rogers
You
every
need
few weeks.
You need a new Jolly Roger, man? I got it. I got you with this nice design.
Bro, you could be the crew's plug, bro. You could be the herbologist. Yo. Oh my God. That would be crazy. Why don't more crew have herbologists?
I don't know, honestly.
The Straw Hats are ahead of their time, bro. I'm telling you. They're making it big.
That's for that 2-year training session.
Bro, you come back with lots of
A lot of knowledge,
good
huh?
plant knowledge. You know, come back very knowledgeable, to say the least. I'm gonna save the other questions because some of them can get kind of deep, and I know I'll send you a couple of them so you can prepare yourself for next time. So when we revisit this, we can have a real nice conversation about this.
All right.
We have had a little benchmark.
Oh, yes.
Since the last episode.
Mm-hmm.
And it has been something that really opened our eyes and made us even more than we already were, kind of try to commit ourselves to more development. So you want to tell them?
No, you can go on ahead.
Fine. We hit 100 views on the pods, so we really appreciate all that. We really appreciate all the people who took the time out to listen to us. I know we're pretty new at this, and we've been learning as we go. So you guys really showing that support.
Truly.
It's been a lot of fun. And we're going to keep thanking you guys because you guys make this more fun than it already is. We talk like this when we're at home, a little bit more unfiltered, and maybe one day we'll bring you the more unfiltered version of ourselves, a little off script. But
yeah,
we talk like this at home. We have these conversations, and it's one thing. It's always been fun. But to record it and be able to share it with you guys, it's been even more fun than that. So
yeah,
it's been pretty lit.
Thank you for letting us share ourselves.
Yes. As a reward, we got a question for y'all. Something for y'all to take to the socials and
let us know.
Give us some answers on. So, all right. In keeping with the theme of the isekai, let's say you are the main character and you're about to be snatched out of your world. Isekai to another land, right? You have a choice of how you go. You can die in your world, which means you never go back, and you go and start a new life in this new world. And you can get it done randomly. You could be born as a baby like some people. Or you can just go as the self that you died as and just wake up like Subaru did in ReZero.
No, was this?
Or you can get blipped out of your world, snapped out. And when you're snapped out, when you die in your new world, you go right back to where you were. So, theoretically, you know what? I'm going to let y'all ruminate on that. I'm not going to elaborate. You get blipped out. And the second you die in this new world, you're back where you got blipped out from. Same time, same place,
Nothing
same
changed.
everything. Nothing
Everything's the
changes.
same.
So, which
was
would you
able-
rather? Which would you rather? And we'll follow up with you guys on this next week, and we'll give you our opinions. So let us know on the socials. You can follow us on Twitter.
At Truckhoon Talk.
And you can follow us on Instagram at In Another World Pod, and on Facebook
In Another World Podcast.
There we go. So shoot us a direct message. Let us know what you guys think. Again, would you rather die and never return to your world should you be isekai'd? Or would you rather be blipped out, and when you die in your new world, you go back to where you were in your original world? So let us know what's going on, all right? We thank you guys for being with us again.
Thank you for another episode.
Yes, this has been the In Another World podcast. So go home.
Y'all good?
Bye.